I did come in early on and audition for, what was the kid's name? Eric? Paley?
Pellegrino.
But it was right after Full House, and I was so, John had been talking to me about coming on the show, and so they made me come in and audition, and I was so awful. I mean, literally, I threw up, and I bled, and I think I peed my pants, and they're like, thank you, and that was it. Like, and John called me and said, you know, you shit the bed. No, and those.
You have to change offices.
Yeah, I mean, it was horrible. But you imagine, like, all this expectation was, you know. So then we talked a few years, you know, after that, and it was never the right time. It really wasn't like when he was ready, I wasn't ready, and then when I was ready, he wasn't ready, and so I just felt like this time around, I was like, there was a place for me on the show where I wouldn't get in the way. You know, where I felt I was needed at this point, you know, and as David says, like the last year and a half or so, we're kind of working on all pistons now at this point, you know, and I came on, you know, last year, and it was really scary. I mean, I've done, you know, I like being that guy that, you know, I've done it in the theater where you come in and you replace somebody and you change the energy of everything, and I think the show kind of maybe needed that at that point. I'm very proud of that point. As far as like everybody's like, oh, you boosted the ratings, that's all bullshit. I mean, you know, I came on at a time where like the first 2 episodes that I weren't in, like the ratings went way up, and then the first episode the ratings were way up, and then we weren't against Without a Trace, and the ratings were way up, and they were like, oh, Stamos has brought the ratings up. It's like,
yeah.
No. It wasn't.
I was actually like, we should keeping Stamos out of the show.
Yeah.
It's doing very well for us.
But I am proud of the fact that, you know, that they let me come on the show and that they accepted me, and I felt like, I mean, I feel there was a place for me, you know, and I wasn't stepping on anyone's toes. I mean, I think, if anything, I hope I stirred some stuff up for the rest of the characters on the show.